how are you all? I hope you're all well. It's New Year's Eve, so I hope you all have a fantastic night tonight, whatever you're doing. And Happy New Year to all of you. Here's to 2024. Right, this is my... By the way, my name's Tracy. If you're new to my channel, I no longer put my name in my channel title, so... My name's Tracy and this is my channel, A World of Stitches, which is mostly about cross stitch, but lots of crochet and sometimes a bit of knitting, diamond painting. Anyway, this video is an 2023 end of year WIP parade just for all my counted cross stitch kits. If I did my stamped at the same time, we'd be here for hours, and I don't want to do that. So I will do my stamped ones in a separate video if that's what you all would like. I have had a couple of people say they would like to see them, so we're heading in that direction. Probably be in the week at some point this week. I got a couple of appointments going, but that's about it, so I'll probably slot that in somewhere midweek. So this year, wow, what can I say? I've had one finish. Just one, but it's still a finish, and it means that's one to wipe off, and now I can sort of put more focus into my other ones. The one I finished was Kelly's Mini All Cats Go to Heaven. She now has that, but when I get round to it I will insert a picture. I had, sadly, 12 new starts, which wasn't good because at the end of last year I said I didn't want to start anything new. That went down well, not. So yeah, I've got 12 new starts. I've got 37 WIPs that I'm going to be carrying over into 2024. So that's going to make 49 projects on the go. I promise now I am not starting anything new except this one. And the only others I start, which I don't really count, are any of my counted cross stitch kits that I get from like these companies I do reviews for. They won't get counted as new starts, but I have an agreement with these companies that I do a stitch with me, some of them anyway. So I also have to do an unboxing review video, and then I have to do a stitch with me where I work on that particular project, so I have to start it. So I'm not counting the ones that I get from these companies like Biggest Craft, New Craft Day, One Day Saving. There's probably some more I'm forgetting, but yeah. Back to where I was. No new starts except what I've just said. I've got a lot that are paper patterns. But I have a lot that are Pattern Keeper as well. So just in Pattern Keeper stitches alone, I've done 155,697 stitches this year, which doesn't seem like a massive amount really, does it? No. Anyway, so we'll go straight into my finish. Mini All Cats Go to Heaven by Jim Warren, charted by Haid. And let me show you the image. So this is what the finished product would look like. Absolutely gorgeous. Let me just zoom in, that would help. I usually do. There you go. I fell in love with this as I was stitching the bottom. I never even realised that was a cat there because I don't generally tend to check the overall image. But as I was stitching it, it started to look like a cat lying down, so I had to check. So I came onto here and I was like, oh my gosh. I mean, there's two people on the beach here as well that I never even realised were there. I stitched their shadows first, and then I realised as I was stitching the little people. So yeah, that's my only finish this year. Next year's going to be so different. I'm going to insert a picture right here so you guys can see the finished product. I believe I took a flat picture. I believe. If not, Kelly did, so one of those two will appear here, and it looks absolutely awesome. She is well over the moon with it, well happy. But she also did a finish as well. She did a Disney one. Do you know what? I'll insert a picture of that as well. That was Kelly's finish for this year. She can only sort of work on 14 count, so she does the littler ones. Although that one's quite big. So yeah, you've seen Kelly's finish as well. Right. Now let's move straight on with all my other WIPs that I'm going to be taking into next year with me. I'll show you this one first. It is my supersize Once Upon a Fairy Tale by Amy Stewart, charted by Haid. I've finished the top row of pages, which comes just above this shelf. So I've actually dropped down now and I'm working on this shelf. Now, this one hasn't had a lot of work. I could tell you what it has had, which is, at the beginning of the year, I was on 111,804 stitches, which was 15.67%. At the end of the year, I was on 114,603 stitches, which is at 16.07. So I've done 2,799 stitches on this year, which is all probably January and February, if I'm perfectly honest with you. So this is where this piece is at. I believe this brown right here is the shelf. So yeah, most of it has been, I believe, here, and then filling in some here as well. It's on 25 count, easy guide. And just so you can see, I don't have pictures from start of the year, so I apologise. I have all of the first row of pages done, and this thing is humongous. Do you know what? I never buy a project with a plan of where to put it. So this, I'm hoping it will fit on my fireplace, which is right there. I will have to, oh okay. I have a clip right here, and I attached the thread that I was last using onto it, so I didn't lose it. Okay, so that's that one. Right, this is going to be one heck of a tidy up afterwards. Now, I have these plastic tubs, which are about yay long by about yay wide. They fit a project bag perfect that way, and then it's longer that way. That is rammed with all, however many, 49 did I say, WIPs. Right, we'll go with this one next. Let me just move my tablet because it's on top of my tub and I don't want anything to get in the way. This is one of my new starts for this year. This was started, do you know what, I didn't even look at that one. This was started on the 22nd, if I'm correct. I have a lot of paperwork. I like to know what I'm doing. Behave. Let me, no. Mickey as artist. The 22nd I started this one. It's a meagre start, but it is a start. This is as far as I've got. So, don't move. No, that's going to be right at the end, isn't it? Yeah, 244 stitches, that's all. 25 count cream even weave. I went with cream purely because I knew that was going to fall. There's an awful lot of white, and I hate white on white. So to help, I bought cream, and that's probably not going to help in some of the other areas, but it is what it is. That's as far as I've got. 244 stitches, which is not even 1%, it's 0.04. But I am going to get that out. It might have only been 244 stitches, but I did. I zipped the paper, but I did enjoy that little bit. Oh my goodness, I'm going to end up throwing these all across the floor and spending the next hour picking them all up. Right, this is another new start. Flip to the back, so I know it's going to be there somewhere. I am actually going to have to go on to Facebook for this one. There we go. That's the group. Let me just find the overall image of what it was meant to look like at the end. There we go. Yeah, this was Doreen Jones, free on Facebook. How cute is that? I knew I had to do it. I know I'm behind. I started really, really late, and I haven't even finished that first block up there yet. But you know, I've done the border around this one, and I've done the border here and started the inside. But yeah, Doreen Jones, it was free on Facebook. So it's a paper pattern, not a pattern keeper one. So this is as far as I've got. Yeah, that's the right way. I had to figure that out. Behave. This is 14 count. It's a fabric I bought from Home Bargains, actually. They sell these pieces that wide, that long. Perfect for this it was. And I believe it's taupe. I don't know how you say it. Is it T-A-U-P-E? I think that was what it was meant to be. I think that was referring to the colour. But yeah, I am going to pick this one back up again. So it's so nice to work on. It was just little bits of colour, and I started that one on the 23rd of November. Another new start. I got 12 of them. Was this one, the Noel Sampler from AliExpress. Not a brilliant picture, but I started this on the 25th of November. It's on 18, I believe. Yep, 18 count white Ada. Again, I haven't done massive amount on this, massive amount on this, but you know, I have done that. I apologise about the light. I have got my overhead light on and my lamp today to try and combat that, but we'll see. That's as far as I've got on that one. I got to fill in the star yet. Another one that I really enjoyed sitting and stitching when I did it. Okay. My next new start. This one was also from AliExpress. Now, forgive me, the front cover picture is really, really naff. And I don't think, I've pulled part of the pattern out with it. I don't think it shows you it anywhere else. So, it's called Christmas Calendar, isn't it? Yep. Got like lots of little Christmas things going on in there. But even just to sit and look at it here, it's a bit fuzzy. I started this on the 15th of December. On 18 count way. Did they give it a colour name? I've just bent that. No, it doesn't give a colour for the oh, that says taupe too. So 18 counts. I've done some of the border first. I did contemplate doing the whole border and then filling in, but we'll see. Depends how I feel, but it's a long piece. Another one that I'm enjoying while doing it. I enjoy all my pieces while I'm doing them. I don't know why I say that. Okay, not that one because that isn't mine. Okay, another one of my new starts. This was meant to be a birthday start. I ended up starting it the 1st of December because I completely forgot. I don't even know how, to be honest. That way. So that's the way I'm stitching it. It's the Disney stained glass. Lots and lots of detail. So I'm up here at the moment just working the black in there. Yay, get in. This was started on the 1st of December. I already said that. Well, I've only just started and my head's already elsewhere. Yeah, that's the right way. 25 count even weave again. And it's just doing all that black in this corner. It looks so tiny on the piece of paper. When you're stitching it, it looks so much bigger, obviously. But yeah, that's that one. And guess what? Another new start. This one was started on the 22nd of December. Way, and it is this Star Wars piece. Now I think the Disney and this one both came from Zana Cross Stitch on Etsy. I like her patterns I bought a few from her now. I think this is hers. A lot of greys. You wouldn't think there was 16 colours in it, would you? You know, it's all blacks, greys, maybe a little bit of blue. A bit of blue. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. This one I started in the middle because I couldn't remember how much of a border I gave myself when I bought the fabric, so... Oh, here we go. This is the one I never know which way it goes. I'm going to say it goes that way. So it is just that little start in the middle. Do you know what? I haven't even told you how many stitches I've been doing. The Disney stained glass. 1 second. Behave yourself. 483 stitches I've done on that. I think that's the only one I've done counted that I have. Yeah. This one I've done 142, which is that. A meagre start, but a start. And I wanted them started before next year because I knew I was going to do the no new starts. So that's that one. So that one, hang on, is at 0.12%. Star Wars, I think, no, that's that one. Disney stained glass is at 0.14%. Meagre, but okay. I know that's not all my new starts, but we're just going to dive in. Most of these have pictures in with them, so it should be fairly simple sailing from now. Castles in the Air by Long Dog Samplers. Started on the 17th of November 21. God, that's been 2 years already. Shocking. Give me a second. No, it's going to be on the first one. I thought I was organised. Castles in the Air. At the beginning of the year, I'd done 7,842, which was 32.85%. Now I'm at 9,808, which is 41.08. I did 1,966 stitches on this year. And it looks gorgeous. I don't know why I don't get it out. Mind you, with 49 WIPs. It's hard to get round to them all, but I plan to try this year. So, yeah, this thread was from KLT Charting, and it's called Galactic Quest. It was at the time a limited edition, but she put up a vote on her thing and asked which thread people would like to be put into the regular ones, and this particular thread. The fabric is Under the Sea Fabrics, Iced Grapes, 28 count opal linen. Where's that come from? Something black. Oh, it's probably my tablet. My tablet case is just like falling apart now, and I keep getting the bits of like fabric cover under my fingers, and that just, I hate dirty nails. I've never been one for dirty nails. So I keep finding bits of the tablet cover in there, and it's driving me insane. So yeah, if you see any, I apologise. So that's that one. I'm showing you the back. Although my back's not actually that bad, it's actually quite tidy. That makes a change. Don't slide. I need to speed up, or we're never going to get through all these. I'm not going to be able to speed up if I can't get them in the bags. And I can't just throw them on the floor, because then I'm just going to get lost because there's so many. There we go. I can throw them on the floor once I've zipped it. That's all good. Right, my next one. This is a paperless one. No, paperless. Pattern keepingless. It is a paper chart. And it is the Butterfly Fairies cross stitch by Leisure Arts. Leisure Arts. This is the particular one. I also have the pattern in the book for this one too. This is the only one I'm working at the moment. I'm not sure if I've touched it this year at all. I honestly don't know. And I can't tell you stitches because I don't have it in Pattern Keeper. So, but this is where we're at. I still have a little bit more in half stitch to do of this corner. This is stitched on 28 count antique white even weave 2/2. It's gorgeous. I do like it. And the book just about fits in the bag too. So that's that one. Next, I have my tub right there. And when it's not open, my coffee sits on it usually. So next I have this one, which was a new start. Not this year, last year, during the Mania. It's called Follow the Yellow Brick Road by Little Dove Designs, which is the UK company. Gorgeous, and I've barely touched it, if I'm honest. Let me just tell you exactly when I started it. So I put one of these in with all my projects, which gives you the chart title, the designer, when I started it, when I finished it, what count the fabric is, and what the fabric is. And then special notes at the bottom. I wrote tea-dyed, which means I did it. But I started it, I haven't even wrote it on there when I started it, but it will be on there. So I'll have to fill it in after. That's just going to eat at me. Hold on. 22nd of May last year. So I was right about roughly when. So, what did I say the fabric was, or didn't I? Oh yeah, I did. 28 count, wasn't it? So, I made a start in that corner, and it does look super cute so far. I believe this is stitch 2/2 as well. It just says, no, it's not 28, it's 32 count. Belfast linen, tea dyed. Gorgeous. Get your thumb out the bag, it might help. Okay, now a good old favourite of mine is Pandemic. Now I know I've been stitching this since June 2020 because she was going to put it up under a different title and as a paid pattern, but when the pandemic hit and everyone was in lockdown, she decided to do it for free for that month or so, and then after that it was a paid pattern. I managed to get it while it was free, and it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this has been ongoing since 2020. Where's my bit of itchy nose? I don't even know why I'm looking at that. It's on 22 count white hardanger, and I haven't wrote the start date, but I know it's going to be on one of the first ones. Pandemic, 2nd of July 2020. There you go. Now I do have a thread attached, but it's not in its needle. I'm wondering if I borrowed the needle at some point. Pandemic. Oh my days. Where's number 1? It's going to be here somewhere. Pandemic. At the start of the year I had done 29,352, which was 37.99%. Now I'm at 30,918, which is 40.02, and I did 1,566 stitches this year, which is not a lot. This should be like well underway by now. And I have to say, right, I enjoy it. Look how tidy my back is. I'm so proud of that. I do have a couple of places where I've kind of just jumped a little, but other than that, my back's quite tidy. I'm impressed with myself. But yeah, looks good. Just needs to be pulled out some more. Where's the needle gone? There we are. That's that one. No, put the picture back in. Okay. Confusing myself now. Right, I'm going to show you this one next, just because I am carrying it over into next year. I shouldn't be, but I am. I fell behind. No, not that one. This one. This is 1 Point Mind's mystery cell called Over the Moon. This is what the whole thing looks like finished on Black Ada. Now all I've got left to do, I'll be honest, I've just, as of yesterday, almost finished that border. You see that last little over? The stuff inside is what I'm finishing. So all I've got left to do now is the words in there, the words in all of the boxes around, then this box and this one, I think, along with this border, and their names obviously. It's not a lot, not really, you know. I can knock out a few stitches when I put my mind to it. 1 Point Mind Over the Moon. 14 count Black Ada. I started it on the 19th of January this year, and I've worked it in DMC B5200. Right, now I've got to find it. Over the Moon. At the start of the year, no I didn't, because I started it this year. So where I'm up to now is 42,509 stitches just this year. I don't think I've added that onto my total, you know. I knew my total seemed a bit low. Anyway, yes, I've done 86.65% of this. So I'm going to try and squeeze it all in. I can see through the fabric just. So if I just head up, see, let me just wiggle my way in. I've just got that last little bit to fill in there of the oval, the semicircle. And then the 2 blocks on your left. My camera's back to front, so it's hard for me to judge. It's on my left when I'm looking at it, so I'm going to say it's on your left when you're looking at it. I might be wrong, but this piece is huge, absolutely huge, and I have literally enjoyed every single minute of it. He's not very well at the minute, so he's postponed his stitch along that he was going to do for 2024. He's going to get himself better. He didn't want to make himself worse by rushing it and whatever, you know, so he said, look, I'm sorry, I'll save it for 2025, and I'm happy with that because it gives me time to finish that rather than start another one at the same time. So next we have this one. Which is this one, Mini Virus Detected by Randall Spangler, charted by Haid. And I should be well further on than this with this one. When did I start it? The 11th of February 2021. That's appalling. So it's over 2 years old. It's on 25 count Cream Ada. And if I just find where it is on there. Mini Virus Detected. Okay, this year I've done 569 stitches, which is naff. But at the beginning of the year it was at 18,000. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. I did 569 stitches. It was at 3,799, which was 4.44%. I am now at 4,368, which is 5.11%. Not great. I mean, every stitch counts, but I really, really want to pull this one out. But you know what? I'm going to leave it out. Because now that I have all my threads, because before I didn't have all the threads for this, but when I pulled all the threads out of all my cross stitches, I nearly had a full set. So now that I've got a full set, and I can just work from the box, there's no reason why I can't pull this one out and just get on with it. So I'm going to leave this one out for now. That can go over there. Behave. Let's move on, because I'm not going to have enough time. I don't even know why that one's there. I'm not even sure this one's on my list either. No, I'm not going to do that one. These are ones I've had from the companies. I don't even think they're on my list anyway, so I'll leave those. The next one I'm going to show you is this, Mickey's Coffee, which Zana Cross Stitch was selling off at the time for 99 cents, I want to say. It probably was. So I got it extremely cheap. Now, Mickey's Coffee, this one's called. And when did I start it? 14th of May last year. It's on 25 count cream even weave. And this year, actually I should have a starting one. So I started it last year. I don't know. 1,813 stitches is what I've done anyway. I've got my clip here holding my fabric. I probably shouldn't leave it like that in the bag, but all them golden browns, coppery colours. So yeah, that one is at 4.83%. Where did I? There we go. Next one is this one. I apologise for the paper. I apologise for the paper and it being upside down. It's Disney Villains from Zana Cross Stitch. Or was it? Do you know what? I don't know now. But yeah, this is the chart. Because I've got this paper in and out the bag so many times, it is crunched up. I started it on the 18th of February 2021. It's on 25 count white Ada. Disney Villains, there we go. Sadly, I haven't touched this year at all. That surprises me. But all in all, 17,904 stitches, which is 6.78%. And another one that I don't know why I don't get it out, because I love how it looks. And I've seen other people's and they're way further on than I am. So this is another one I need to just pull it out, because it looks great. Oh, it fell. I was going to say. That's that one. These are just going to go everywhere. Okay. This one, for some reason, is on my paperwork. I'm not sure why when the others aren't. I just love it when everything pops out. It is this one. The Moon Elf Fairy, I think it was called. I don't even know if I've got a thing for it. No. Okay. It's got to be on there though, because it's in my paperwork. No, it doesn't. It's going to say on here when I started it. 2 seconds. The Moon Elf Fairy. Okay. It's not on here. I thought it was, but it's not. Oh well. That's an extra one that should be on there. Because it's on that paperwork. Weird. Anyway, this is where I've got to. This is why I put it in with mine, because it was accounted. And it is 14 count. And that's as far as I've got. And it's a paper pattern, so I don't know how many stitches I have done. But yeah, just that corner. It's a lot of blue and lilac-y colours. No, behind you. There we go. Don't bend. No time for bending. Okay. My next one. It's like they're all falling over. This one, I don't think I've worked on it all this year, purely because I plan to restart it. It's this one. It's on 27 or 28 count. I think it's 27 and I don't like it. Yeah, don't like it. So I was going to get a piece of 18, maybe 20 count and restart, just because I don't. It is so much smaller than 25 count. but this is where I had got to, which is a shame. It was just so hard going on my eyes, and I couldn't do it anymore. So that will be restarted at some point. That's probably the other thing I was meant to tell you about. Another one that it's not going to be considered a new start, just a restart. And the next one is this one. Let's move you. Behave. It is this one, Make a Wish and Take a Bite. It's by Mandy Manzano, charted by Haid. She's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right. She was started on the 12th of July last year on 25 count white even weave. Now just look for her. There she is. I don't have a stitch count for last year, considering it wasn't a new start at the beginning of this one. I've zipped the bag and I haven't even taken the fabric out to show you. But I've done this year 9,584 stitches, which is 2.61%. And I started in the bottom corner on her dress, which looks fabulous. Another one I should pull out and work on. I've got a few like that, you see, that I need to have a word with myself about. There you go. This is going to be one massive tidy up. I'll have to rope Ellie in to help me. The next one is WIP, the Monsters. That was restarted. I bought some Ada from AliExpress, and it didn't matter how much I washed it or conditioned it, it wouldn't soften up. And when I was sewing, you could feel like it pulling on the thread, and it was making the thread fluffy, so I gave up in the end and I restarted it. I don't know when I restarted it though. Originally it was a birthday start in 2020, but I've restarted it since then. And it's on 25 count cream magic guide. And that's where I got to. I was trying to get Herman Munster's face done, because it's something to look at, isn't it, rather than all this swirly stuff in the background. But yeah, his face looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. I know it shows my age, but I used to love the Munsters. I did 2,291 stitches this year, but it's at 6,488, which is 5.41%. We are getting there, we are getting there. Right, now there's this one which comes in two, which is one side. What I've done is I've bought a piece of Ada that's wide enough, so one half is going to have Ursula on it, and the other half is going to have Ariel. It was a stamped kit just for Ariel, but I changed it. I had got quite far with Ariel, but I've stopped. That's 11 count, and I've stopped working on that now. It was a stamped. I washed it, I believe. So, what have we got going on here? Fraying. That doesn't surprise me. In my thread pot. So this is Ursula's side. Now Ursula has had 5,932 stitches so far. It's at 16.96%. It's from One Day Saving. Did I put a thingy in it? I don't think I did. Oh well. I don't think so. So yeah, she's got more done than Ariel. But I'm loving the reds. Aren't they gorgeous? Yep, 5,932. Now, Ariel, I'm not actually sure. I transferred, which was not easy, I might add, because she was a paper pattern, because it came from these Chinese companies. And I spent ages on, I think, it's either Stitch Fiddle or Floss Cross. Not sure. but I spent ages putting the pattern, following the pattern and putting it into into there, and then transferring it to Pattern Keeper. Pattern Keeper says I haven't done any, but that's rubbish, because I have. I've obviously just not marked them off yet. I did this, I must have done this before I transferred it to Pattern Keeper, because I've got a few white ones floating around as well, so I need to mark them off in Pattern Keeper so that I'll know what I'm up to. So that's that one. Like I said, that's a double one. I just thought it was fitting to have them both on one piece of Ada, piece of fabric, because it's like the good girl and the bad guy. Right, my next one, which is my second BAP. Big ass project, if you don't know. I've got 3 of those now. I don't even need to take it out of its bag. This is World of Disney 4. This was the first one I purchased off Sana Cross Stitch, I believe. And it's a massive one. Like I said, it's my second BAP. And it comes in this Pac-Man bag that I made. I also added a fabric to make a smaller one, which I gave away ages ago. And then on the inside, we've got like the little maze that Pac-Man goes round, and I just thought that was so awesome. So yeah, that's the project which I started. That's going to be there on the 22nd of January 2021. So that's going to be 3 years next month. Now, most of the work, it's on 25 count Magic Guide, by the way, cream. Most of the work is there. Which isn't a bad amount, but it is quite confetti, because there's a lot of colours in it. But I have done the border, not fully finished the green border all the way across, but I did it so I'd know where it would end. And I gridded it, and I believe that there is the end. So it's one heck. That's half. Flip it. That's the other half. It's crazy how big this thing is, but anyway, World of Disney. Beginning of the year, 18,866, which was 2.62%. End of the year was 19,325, which is 2.69%. I only did 459 stitches. That was sad. But I didn't have all the threads at the time for it. And now that I've got my master set, I should be okay. So I should pull it out. I have to fold this up so tight just to get it in this bag. I even made the bag a bit bigger, but it couldn't fit all the threads in it anyway. Okay, that's that one. Next, this was another new start. Yep, there she is. When did I start her? I started this on the 2nd of September 22. So it's just over a year old. It is Flowers Feed the Soul Sampler. This is another one that I chose to do in a variegated thread, which is a sulky thread, number 4032 Iris, which is like purples, blues, lilacs, pink. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. My threads are floating around. So this year on this one, which I don't have a start, I don't know how many I did at the beginning of the year. For some reason I've not marked it off, but anyway, because I was working on this regularly, it's still in its hoop. But I have done 4,688 stitches, which is 11.74% on Pattern Keeper. And those collars from the sulky thread are amazing. Oh, there's a little tiny bit of light blue in there as well. But yeah, I pull this out quite regularly, to be honest. Next, one of my favourites, a pattern, paper pattern, so I can't, oh my gosh, have I just buried it on there? Do you know what? I think I might have. I put it on there so nothing would get in the way, and I think I've buried it. It's because I'm trying to pile everything, so I've got it all. It's not on there. What did I do with it? I wouldn't mind, but I don't have an absolute ton of like stuff lying around me, just the bits I'm using at the moment. Where did I put it? Do you know what? I have no idea. Did I put it in there? No. Nuts. That's just my Q snap that I took off my 1.9 cell. No. There it is. See, I knew. I put it somewhere. My Mirabilia piece is my one and only. It is Athena, Goddess of Wisdom. She's so beautiful. I just need to work on her. You know, just... I haven't even pressed anything. Behave. Okay, the bags fell off my lap. Wake up, woman. Yeah, there we go. I started this the 7th of May 21. It's on raw Belfast linen, 32 count, so it's 2/2 and 1/1 on the skin when I get to it. So I don't know how many stitches I've done because it is a paper pattern, which you all know because they're Mirabilias. This is where I'm at. Does look good. It's just hard going because sometimes it's linen, the threads aren't always even. So sometimes it's easy to miss a square or a hole. So you're going over 3 instead of 2, or you're going over 1 instead of 2, and it throws it out then when it meets up with other sections. So, but yeah, it does look good. Really good. I folded that wrong. There we go. In you go. No, it's okay, they're all going to fall. I'm trying to stack them too high. This one is on my paperwork as well, but it is a paper pattern. It is this one. It's my Mario piece. Did I write where this one was from? Apparently not. That's unusual. That's not like me. Apparently not. But I think I might have put it on here. Where are you? Mario, which is going to be more towards the back. Mario. Yeah, VIP cross stitch. I started it in June. I don't have an exact date just because I don't have an exact date. I never wrote it down. But I had to attach some fabric. This is one of those kits where the stamp wouldn't wash off. So I tried. It lightened it a lot. But I started it as I counted on the other side. So to get it in a hoop, I've had to add all these bits of fabric. But there's Bowser. And I think it's a bullet, isn't it? Another one I just need to pull out. This is on 18 count. Ada. But yeah. I should have used some stiffer fabric, to be honest. Right, here you go. I'm going to have to fold you now. There's no way I'm getting you back in there otherwise. This bag is stuffed. Oh, is it tea time, is it, babes? He's probably wondering what the heck's going on. I'm not even going to count that one because I don't even think I'm going to finish it. I'm not sure. Now this one, I'll have to show you this one on here as well. View the PDF. Sideways because it's so wide. It is this one. It's the Gamer piece by Pick Stitch. It was a sale. And I'm in the A somewhere. I'm working on the A as a whole, I think. But for those of you who are new, I'm doing it twice because I have 2 sons at home anyway. Ellie said she'd like one, so she started her own, which I was alright with. And I was dead impressed with her for getting as far as she did. She hasn't touched it in a little while, but this was started in on the 17th of July 21, and it's 18 count white Ada. You can go down there for a minute. I'll show that one with you in a minute. No, that's the back one. You wally. I got so much going. Gamer, yeah, 17th of July. So, I have one. So I've done the G, I'm onto the A. I haven't done the back stitch in the G yet, but I will get around to it. And then just so you can see I have got two. I have it again out of a hoop. I must have borrowed the hoop for something else. But I'm nearly done with the A's. It's just, you know, the odd few stitches here and there in that corner, really. This is supposed to be black and white, this stretch of the picture here. That bit is meant to be black and white, so I haven't just forgotten to put the colouring. But yeah, I'm going to leave that one out as well. I'm going to end up with the toe projects just sitting out and about waiting for me to pick them up. I'm going to rest that on the corner there. Nope, behave, don't fall. Right, this is the one I'm thinking I am going to abandon. I was enjoying it. It's by Maloka Designs on Facebook, and it was a mystery stitch along, and it's a square. Do you know what? I think I'm going to finish it. Look at that, how cute it is in them colours. I believe I still have the pattern for it. I'll have to see. If I still have the pattern, I'll finish it. If I don't, I won't. But yeah, I think Riley's enjoying himself on his VR headset. Oh my gosh. They wanted a VR headset for Christmas, so I got one. And then they're like, Mum, you need to try this. And they've got this one particular... It's not a game, it's just something you can do, and you can go and be aboard the International Space Station. Obviously, like, just not in a real sense. It's not, you're not seeing the real inside of the space station. It's just like the VR world they've built it. But you can grab onto the bars and you can propel yourself across the space station. But I felt unsteady on my feet. I think twice I nearly stumbled, just because, even though I know my feet are rooted on this hard concrete floor with carpet and underlay and stuff, just that feeling, because you're watching yourself move and you're propelling yourself across this, it's the weirdest feeling I have ever had, ever. And I'm not in a rush to repeat it. So, moving on. So yeah, he's getting excited, I can hear him. He enjoys it. So this is Mini Magic Study Rainbow version, artwork by Rose Khan, charted by Haid. I'm not sure if that will focus any better, even if I tap it. But I should have showed it you on there, shouldn't I? I started this the 7th of May last year, so it's not quite a year old yet. It's on 20 count, Swigar Easy Count. This is also in a bag I made. Why have I got a random piece of thread in there? I don't know. Yeah, this is also in a bag I made. It was a little donut one. Who doesn't love a good donut? And it's folded because of the bag, the box, the tub it's in. And I put the sprinkles on the inside. How cute. But I put the donuts on upside down. I never noticed. What can I say? So, this one, Mini Magic Rainbow Study. Nope, it's further back than that, I think. Yeah, 7th of May, definitely. No, it's not that I'm supposed to be looking for it on, it's this one. Oh my days, honestly. Organised, not organised. I think I'm still missing some of that. Yep, there it is. Mini Magic Rainbow Study. Rainbow Study, okay. I haven't got a count for the beginning of the year. I don't know what's going on. Oh well, I did 3,856 stitches in total, including whatever I did last year, and it's at 4.94%. And it's 2 over 1 because it's 20 count. And the colours are gorgeous. Another one I just need to pull out and work on. Where's that just gone? There it is. This one is from One Day Saving. It is the Lovely Fox. It is a counted cross stitch, and it's gorgeous. I should have had it finished by now, to be honest with you. The Lovely Fox, yeah. I haven't got a start date or anything, but I know it's this year. And this is where he's at. See, I'm doing all right. You know, I just need to... Here we go again. I just need to pull it out and get on with it. I mean, this one should be simple. It's not that big. I'm going to leave this one out too. He is gorgeous though, isn't he? I've got a couple like that I feel like that about. Right, next. It is my Leonid Afromov. Yeah. From Artisy, Misty Mood 2. I love the colours in his pieces. They are just amazing. I've got 3 of his. This is only 1. I haven't started the other 2 yet. And I've promised no new starts, so I'm not going to be starting them next year. I think what I'll do is I'll do 1 of his, finish it, then start another one. I'm not going to be able to finish this in 2024. Not a chance. Misty Mood 2. I haven't touched it this year. How naughty. I've done 3,984 stitches, which is 5.88%, but that wasn't this year. So I did all of these, I think, last year. Wow. 25 count, even weave, white, I believe. Why have I not got a label in here? See, I've got that many projects, I forget to put things in. Oh well. No, this. There we go. Bend. You don't even want to see my floor right now. Let me just lean forwards and grab these last few because they're right at the end of the tub and I can't get to them. This one's a long one. To be honest, this should have been done ages ago. It is Felicia by Hannah Disney, which used to be Hannah Lynn, I think, by Heaven and Earth Designs, and she's gorgeous and so colourful. The only thing is it requires a cry knit for her skin. Now, I'm not sure I want to do a cry knit because I've heard people say they can be hard, so I might switch it out for just a regular DMC. Which way does this go? That way. So, this one, I know where that is. At the beginning of the year, it had 8,244 stitches done on it. At the end of this year, I did not... I'm at 9,529 stitches, which is 9.94%, which means I've done 1,285 this year. But when I got a bit annoyed with doing her hair, I dropped down and did some of her tail. But yeah, I am considering swapping out the cry knit. We'll see. I'll work from the back because they're sliding. What's this one? Let me have a look. No, that's not. I got stuff everywhere apparently. Stuff that doesn't even need to be in there. My next one is this one. This has had a very, very small start. It's called Craft Hoarder. I started it on the 11th of October this year, so this is a new start. It's on black 18 count Ada, and it says, I am not a craft hoarder, I am the curator of an extensive private craft supply collection. But what I didn't realise when I bought the pattern is all this background is blended threads. You have to stitch the background. But I was trying to work it so I don't have to. That's why I bought Black Ada. But I'm not sure how that's going to work out. So what I started with was the words. And that's all I got. Yeah, I didn't get much. I'm going to try and just do the words and leave the background out. I don't think it's necessary. It's Black Ada, so... did I say this was 18 count? Yeah, I did. So that's as far as I've got with that one. But I really, really like that one. This one... hold on. No, go back, go back. Back even further. Roses and Lace. I knew what it was called. I was just looking for 3rd of July 21 I started this. So that was over 2 years ago. Over. But look how gorgeous it is. This is the one that I chose sort of in honour of my mum. My mum passed away in 2001. She was only 47 and I was 23 I think at the time, which I still consider quite young to lose one of your parents. So I wanted to do this in honour of my mum. Her favourite flower was the rose, and her favourite colour was the yellow rose, and this particular chart was charted with pink, red or yellow roses, so I went with the yellow. Obviously it was my mum's favourite. This is on 40 count pearl grey, 2/2, and this is where I am at. Let me just turn it a little bit to get a bit of light on it. It's gone dark really early here, so I apologise. Yeah, Roses and Lace, let me move. I was at 6,387 stitches at the beginning of the year, which was 22.01, and I'm now at 7,393. This year I did 1,006 stitches and it's now at 25.48%. So this top corner is finished if you break the whole thing down into 4. The yellow rose looks really good. Really, really good. I've got a new magnifier pair of glasses that I just put on my face. It makes it awkward to see your tablet when you're trying to do Pattern Keeper, but we're nearly done, guys. I need to stop yapping because it's already been an hour. I am so sorry. Let's just move swiftly on to Avengers. Okay, Avengers Endgame to be specific, from Tilton Crafts. I started this, I don't know, it must be on here. It must be on here. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I am so at this. Avengers Endgame, 1st of July 2020, and it's on 22 count Ada. It's 2/1. And this is where I'm at. I have no idea where it's gone on my thing. If I start here, and then I've gone just down to there, but you can tell, where's his face? Have I got this the right way up, or? No, I haven't. Give me a second. No, it's completely the wrong way, guys. This is the right way. Because you can see Tony Stark's face, or Robert Downey Jr.'s face, right there. And I remember doing all down the side, that's where the bottom is. Now, let me just, I'm sure it's on here. but I've been mixing up the paperwork, so it's probably got caught up. Right, it's not in there. Oh, that's New Starts. Where's the beginning? Avengers Endgame. See, I told you, I haven't touched it this year at all. But it's on 14,841 stitches, which is 11.59%. But yeah, let's wrap this thing up. Because I obviously borrowed a little bit off the bottom because I knew I wasn't going to use it. Get shut. This one is just disgusting because I've had it so long and I've restarted it and then I've done that all on it really. It is Quick Stitch Pale Rose by Jasmine Beckett Griffith and it's charted by Haid. This is 25 count easy count actually, and that's all I've done literally, because it was a restart like I said, because I was doing it on 22 count and I really didn't like the coverage. Quick Stitch Pale Rose. So I've done 110 stitches this year and I'm up to a total of 766, which is 4.35%. Atrocious really, because when did I start that? Let's go back to the beginning. I should put these in order really, shouldn't I? I jumbled them all up. Quick Stitch Pale Rose, September 17th, 2020. That's when I started it. I don't know when I restarted it, or did I write it on there? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So, there we go. That's not even on mine, that's not even mine, that's Ellie's. Right, I believe these are my last two. And there the zip gets stuck, thank you. So, the first one is this, Alexandrite. It was a paper pattern, but this is by Carolyn Manning, by the way. But this is another one of those that I sat there for hours on Stitch Fiddle or Floss Cross or Picked. No, it's not Picked Pattern. It's one of the Floss Cross or Stitch Fiddle. I spent hours putting the pattern into there so I could use it on Pattern Keeper. Took a while, but I did it. I started this on the 2nd of October 21. It's on 18 count white Ada, and Alexandrite. I can't remember when I converted it, but since I converted it I've done 12,201, but that was including the bit I'd already done before. So this is where I'm at. I should be way ahead of this by now. But the colours are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous, and that's what made me fall in love with it when I saw it. Another one I need to just pull out and work on. Guess where that's going. I usually have a little bag down here, see, of the ones that I really want to work on and that I probably should. Yeah, this is my last one. Thank God, she says. Why do I feel like there's been more than 49? It is this one. Carolyn Manning again, Shooting Star from the Shooting Star collection. This particular one is just called the Shooting Star as well as the Shooting Star collection. Now Abra was stitching this as well, one of my subscribers, and she said, oh, you'll probably be way in front of me. I wanted this finished this year, you know, and do you know how many times I've worked on it this year? I'm going to put that back in the box. This is how much. So no, it's further down. Shooting Star. I've done 8,989. That is all. Do I have my bit of paper that tells me when I started it? No, I don't. Oh, you know, I'm so disorganised. Nope. No. Shooting Star, 21st of May 2022. So this coming year it'll be 2 years old. Anyway, this is, yeah, because I think I started it in the top left corner, same as the other one. This is where I'm at, and the colours are so vibrant and gorgeous. I'm going to leave this one out as well. This is something I can just work on while watching the telly. It's not, you know, I don't have to focus too hard. So, that's a lot of stitches this year. A lot of stitches. My feet are covered now. Actually, do you know what? I'm going to show you this one just because it was Ellie's. She doesn't want to finish it, which is why it's ended up in mine. This was, actually, it's from Supercrafts, and it was this one, the Christmas Owls. She really doesn't want to do it anymore, so I took it on. And I've not touched it at all since. I don't think. I might have done, but this is where this is where we are so far. Not very far. But I'm going to aim to have this one done for next Christmas. And I'm going to give it back to Ellie, because it was hers. She actually bought this herself, if I remember right, as well as her Halloween one. So she won't let me touch the Halloween one. She says that's hers. She will finish it, but when? Who knows? So that is a lot of work. I need to leave those two out. I already said that, but I ended up putting them back in. So that is the end of that WIP parade. Like I said, I will do my stamped ones if enough people say they want to see them. That's fine by me. But I warn you, although I have got a select amount for giveaway, which I'm obviously then not going to share with you guys because I'm giving them away, they're not mine anymore. Apart from those, I have 3 tubs of the one I've just emptied and shared with you. But they all have threads in, so I fit less in a tub. So there's not as many in each tub as there was in this one. That's the way I'm thinking about it anyway. Anyway, guys, I am so grateful if you sat through that till the end. If you did, pop me a big smiley face emoji just to let me know that you did finish the video. I truly appreciate you guys, because that is a long time, an hour and 12 minutes to sit and just stare at me and my projects. But I appreciate it wholly, I promise you. Yeah. If you liked the video, please on your way out, can you give it a big thumbs up for me? It just helps my video get, you know, more views, more seen. My subscribers is still slowly going up, and I appreciate each and every one of you that joins and follows me on my journey of chaos. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love reading all your comments. Feel free to drop me a comment if you feel like it, you know. I enjoy reading them all, and I enjoy sharing all my stuff with you. So Happy New Year again to you guys. I hope you all have a great night tonight, and, you know, a great day tomorrow in the first day of next year. And here's to another year of stitching. As always, guys, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.